A 7-year-old at camp this summer is going to hear something about Jesus that sticks with them for the rest of their life. A teenager at Rev in August is going to make a decision in worship that changes the next 10 years of their story. That's what summer at CLA is actually like. Hey Maple Ridge, Melanie here. Summer is when a lot of people drift, and it's also when this church sees some of the biggest moments of the year. Here's what's on the calendar and how to be part of it. Parents, this one's first because the clock is loudest here. Kids Camp is almost here and only a few spots are left. Every summer, kids come home from this week different. More confident, more curious about God, talking about friendships they didn't have a week earlier. If you've been meaning to register your child and you keep putting it off, today is the day. For questions or to grab one of the last spots, connect with Pastor Julia. Students, this one's for you. Rev Camp runs this coming August, and if you've ever been before, you already know why students call it the best week of the year. Unforgettable friendships, worship that hits different, moments with God that shape the next several years of your life. Middle school and high school, lock in your spot before the next registration deadline closes. Register through the Church Center app. Pastors Katie, Jonah, and Julia can't wait to see you there. Here's the honest truth about summer. Vacations, long weekends, shifting schedules, it's the easiest season of the year to lose track of what's happening at church. That's why the Church Center app matters right now more than any other time of the year. Events, camp registration, ways to serve, everything is in one place. Download it once and you've got your summer guide to CLA in your pocket. Before we go any further, thank you. The generosity of this church is what makes every single thing we just talked about possible. Kids Camp, Rev Camp, Sunday mornings, every kid and student stepping toward Jesus this summer, all of it is built on the way you give. If you'd like to be part of what God is doing at CLA, you can give through the Church Center app or online. Thank you for the way you show up to serve and give. Summer is the easiest season of the year to invite someone to church. Schedules are looser, conversations happen more naturally around barbecues and backyards. People are more open than they think they are. There's someone in your life right now who would say yes if you asked. You already know who they are. What feels like a simple invitation to you could be the beginning of their whole story with Jesus. So here's the question. What if this becomes the summer you never forget? Not because of where you traveled, not because of what you accomplished, but because of what God did. What if a child meets Jesus at camp? What if a student's life turns at Rev? What if a friend you invite finds a church home? Pray boldly, invite intentionally, show up expectantly. God is still changing lives, and the next story could begin with you. We'll see you Sunday.